I think you need to take the... You need to enter the elevator at Birthplace of the Gods 3. Okay. That kind of helps. This is where I came from. It's not where I need to be. Oh, one day I'll find the, I might need to activate an orb. Maybe there's an orb I have to activate or something? Probably. Treasure this way, I think. Or just a dead end. Activate this, orb again. See if that does anything. Okay, now it's gonna turn it off. I can't do that. Okay, I see where I need to go. I need to get down where the enemies are, but I just don't see how to get down there. So I see where I have to go now. I just don't... I gotta figure out how to get down there. That'd be like something, right? Something to take me down or whatever. Maybe like a jump spot I can use? Oh, I need to turn yellow off and go to 2? Why? Alright, I trust you. I believe you. I've been in this place longer than I'm willing to admit. I thought the whole thing was you had to get all the colors on the elevator. Like, that makes sense. That's the whole reason we, like, went for this hunt for the orbs, but, what do I know? Dude, I swear, I am gonna throw a hissy fit if I keep getting this stupid controller thing. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, so now... This way? I don't know if I went this way. I genuinely can't really tell. Everything looks the same. I did not. I didn't grab this. Illusion bandana. Sometimes evades attacks. I'll just give that to you. Yeah. His TO is like an evasion tank. Ugh! Going in circles. Like that Post Malone song. How many times do I have to make that joke? How many times have I brought that song up? Too many. There's been like 3 to 4 Post Malone mentions in my streams, and that's too many. I don't even listen to him that much. It's just he's got a few bangers, but that's about it. Can I... That's deactivating it, actually. You just need yellow to activate red and then deactivate it afterwards. So yellow needs to be off? I don't understand this dungeon. I thought the whole point... Okay. I thought the whole point was to have the colors glow, and then you use the elevator, it takes you to a new area. That's the way I understand it. That's a little weird, but I mean, sure. And this is like genuinely the only dungeon you can actually get lost in this game. And like end up roaming around so much. Stop. What are you doing? Beat spiral.
Here goes my impact bomb.
It is the only actual interesting puzzle. What I don't understand is why you have to turn yellow off.
Lightning strike!
it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't make logical sense to have red and blue be on. Oh, I get it, because you have to, like, reach the elevator. But it doesn't make sense to me to have yellow off. I thought the whole point was gathering, like, get the colors to glow and then use the elevator. It still was a puzzle, and it's just weird that yellow has to be off, but whatever, it's not a big deal.
Lotus flower, bloom.
Hey, Sky Dragon Slash. Fare thee well.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that.
Because it adds to the puzzleness? No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying I hate the puzzle or it's bad. I'm just saying it's very strange that yellow is off. Like, having two colors on but one off and moving on is strange. That's the part. It's just a little weird. It's nothing bad. It's just weird. I'm not saying anything about the puzzle. I like puzzles. There's a reason why I love the Wild Arms games and Lufia 2 and yeah, no, Lufia 2 and Tales of Symphonia. Symphonia has a good bit of puzzles. I understand the puzzle, and I understand why yellow needs to be off. Now I do. I didn't at first. Now I do. I'm just saying it's strange. At the end of the day, to take an elevator with two colors out of three of them, like, glowing, and it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? You're done now. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It really is not. Wait a minute, Ryudo. Oh, that's horrifying. What are these? They look like power cells, perhaps from an ancient civilization. I've never before seen the, like, oh, Angelo civilization? You said ancient civilization, I had to insert that. Oddly shaped, like coffins. Ah! What is it, Elena? Someone's inside. A human mummy, it seems. It too is old, also from an ancient civilization. So they really are coffins. But why would they be stored here? Tio, you called them power cells. Do you know what they are used for? And probably to, like, give people energy or whatever. Based on, like, what cells are, power cells. I do not know. I don't have that information in my memory. I believe their function is outside the scope of my duty. Way back here. What in blazes could be inside? Only one way to find out. I'll save again, why not? I think we have a lot of cutscenes coming up. Because this is like the last bit of story dump we get, essentially. What's that? A seal of Granis. No, the crest is different. A combination of Granis and Valmar. What could that mean? Oh, another great part of the game coming. This moment is also really good. Whoa. Do not worry, this is a message from me. Everyone, Elmo wishes to speak with you. Elmo's world! No one told me he was gonna be in the game. No one told me about Sesame Street's inclusion. Elmo? Who the hell is Elmo? Man, imagine not knowing who Elmo is. Rito, what a loser. Yes, the caretaker of the facility. That way? Come on, let's go. Controller. Thank you. Onward. Welcome, Tio. What can I do for you? Elmo, caretaker of the birthplace of the gods. The people are suffering. Please answer our questions. You're the caretaker of this, the resting place of the people of darkness. You must know something of Valmar. Please tell us. Indeed, I do know. For at one time, this was the place where Granis and Valmar conducted their research. They carried out all manner of experiments, seeking to create that power which became their own. And so this place has been named the birthplace of the gods, for it was here that they ascended into their own power. Now I'm completely confused. I thought, never mind. Look, just tell us how Valmar can be destroyed. What can we do? Trap Valmar in that seal? There's gotta be a way. What do you mean by seal? You know, a seal? Come on, Elmo, work with me here. We mean the seals of Granis that seal in Valmar, like those crests, you know? Ah, now I understand. The system that collects the individual units of Valmar. And you refer to it as a seal. No doubt a mistaken reference to its secondary function. It's what? You mean it has another function? What the hell else do these things do? Its primary function is to activate Valmar. The collection and assemblage of Valmar's pieces is solely a preparatory stage. What do you mean by activate? So it's a system that prepares the human body for possession by Valmar? Correct. This system encodes Valmar into a human host, using the essence of Valmar with a corporeal body. It was never intended to act as a seal. Bloody. Are you telling us that Valmar was never sealed away? Correct. What you call the seals of Granis attune Valmar with the human body. Modifying the form of the human host is necessary. For example, the horns of Valmar within you can be released, attuned, and again be given a physical existence. The horns inside me can be embodied. Or Rita would end up becoming Valmar. You also seem to misunderstand the being called Valmar. In order that you have a proper understanding of these matters, I will show you the ancient records I maintain.
When the world was still young, and yawned at every new dawn's waking, Granis came. All was bathed in the light of heaven. Thus those were the days of marvels, for the power of creation was given unto man. Prayer became form, thought became matter, springing from the minds of men. Many wonders were worked in those days. The people grew prosperous. All that they could desire was given to them. Soon they lost their ambition, their passions. They ceased to dream. Still the worship of Granis grew in strength and number. All were compelled to pray without ceasing. So may have been the intent of Granis. The few remaining people who sensed danger in this course found power to resist Granis. They found power in Valmar. Power to release the energy bound up in life. Power drawn from the people themselves. Power to unmake the world. Thus in those days they made war.
Oh, this cutscene is breathtaking visuals-wise. There were some limitations, but oh, it still gets the point across and it looks really good.
Granis destroyed, and Valmar's body lost. And now the destruction in men's hearts knows no bounds. It grows with every passing day. A colliding of darkness and light, and then a bitter rain.
Yeah, double...
Valmar has the ability to absorb a person's soul.
Don't interrupt me. I'm waiting for the voice acting to be done to
That
talk.
which you call a seal is a device which embeds a person's heart and soul into the core of Valmar. It transforms the instincts, prayers, and wishes of a person's heart into the core of Valmar.
So if I remain calm and don't give in to emotion, then I'll be safe.
Yes, that possibility is quite real.
I am uncertain, but like the Granis saber, it is possible you can assume a form unlike the horns of Valmar.
But can we be sure?
If he cannot control his emotions,
Ryudo will become Valmar.
If that happens, a new Valmar would be born. And regardless of who wins, Valmar will be complete.
Elmo, fire that thing up.
Huh?
Ryudo, I do not think that a human heart, emotions, can be controlled. No matter how much you want to save the world, if you give in to anger toward Valmar, you will end up like Melphis.
Right. What will we do if that happens?
No! Don't do it! I couldn't bear losing Ryudo to Valmar.
Don't worry, Elena. I won't give in, no matter what form I take. I know that my need to protect you, will help me persevere. I believe that.
Ryudo.
Elena, there is no other way. If I don't go, everyone will die.
The system has been activated.
Tio, I must apologize to you
For what?
for watching you desperately struggle to discover what a human heart is, what it is capable of. I am ashamed that I treated you like a doll. For that, I apologize.
Ryudo, please do not worry about it. This plan is nearly hopeless, but I believe in you. I do not want to see the end of humanity. I enjoy the company of people. Ryudo, please protect my dreams.
Rowan, no matter what I become, a terrible battle will take place. I want you to evacuate everyone as far away as possible. Please do as I say, Your Highness.
On my journeys with you, I have discovered who I am. Ryudo, I owe it all to you.
You do the same for me, Rowan. We have to win. No, we will win.
Ryudo, you must absolutely, positively come back.
That's an understandable response.
Why did it have to come to this? I wanted to save everyone. I did everything I could. But still, why can't we be together? What did I do wrong?
Elena, nothing you ever did was wrong. It was right. That's why I can do this. I'll happily risk my life to protect your kindness. So if I should die, you may live.
Ryudo.
Live, Elena. Live.
Good voice delivery from Cam Clark there. Kiss? Yeah?
The horns of Valmar
I'll
will
take
be
it.
released. Please proceed to the center of the system.
It's hard to tell with the lack of bounds, but I'd like to think that you kissed Elena. Even if it looked like it was on the cheek. Alright, I want to talk really quick. Double plot twist. I really like it. Grandia 2 has like two big moments in it where it's like, oh wow, it's so surprising. Like the part where you find out that Valmar is actually like that Grandis actually died was the really big plot twist. And this whole thing of like Valmar being like the thing about Valmar being a creation by men and everything. And also like the idea of like that Valmar, we'll get more into it here, but the idea that Valmar in and of itself isn't really all that terrible, and things aren't black and white. I talk about in Grandia 1 how like the journey, it's the journey, not the destination, is like the main theme of this game. And this game has a lot of themes, but I think the big message at the end of the day, one of the big messages, if not the big message, is shades of gray. Not everything is black and white, because the Grandia 2 starts off like, oh, you think you know what you're getting into, you think you know what the whole plot is, but not everything is black and white. It shows really well with Elena's character growth and Ryudo's growth, like how everything is not black and white, and things are always more than what they seem on the surface level. We'll get more stuff here, but I just wanted to let that all out first. Rito, please let me see my dreams come to pass. That moment from Tia was also really nice. Her growth is really, really good. Rito, you must absolutely... Alright, these are all the same as when they were voice acted.